Hello, good afternoon. How you doing? Ah, this lighting is horrible. OMG, goodness gracious. Do I look dead? Like this looks crazy. Like the whole look right now looks like crazy. Anyway. let's see. I just want to make sure the lighting is right. Hey guys, how you guys doing? All right. I wanted to come live with you guys today. There's a few messages that I've been receiving, and I wanted to make sure you guys got some of these messages today. It's been centered around not only your belief system, but what you believe in yourself, your capabilities, the power of the divine feminine, the shift of the divine feminine. And I just wanted to pull some messages for you. If you want to vent and talk, this is a good time to do it. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to cleanse some of this energy. Hello, Tracy. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for coming. We're going to cleanse some of this energy, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to vent while I also pull messages for you. If you have questions, please let me know. I will be pulling messages for you. I may pull one message for you to give you advice for whichever ones I see, that kind of thing. But mainly the messages that have been coming up for me now, these have been channeled messages. As you guys know, I also, do tarot, and I get channel readings, I get channel messages and mediumship type messages, all that good stuff too. So with the divine feminine reading today, I wanted to concentrate obviously on the divine feminine, what we're going through. I'm not sure the astrological whatevers that are going on right now, but I do believe the belief system is being challenged right now. The divine feminine is being asked to step further into their power at this time. So I want to make sure you guys know what to be aware of, what you're going to come against. I'm going to pull a couple messages. As you guys know, I got a few. I'm a deck whore. I have a rack of decks, and I got a new soul. It's called actually Soul for Women Guidance deck with affirmations and things of that nature just recently. And I wanted to be able to bring forth those messages for you. I've been getting messages. My ears have been ringing. It's all kinds of stuff that's been going on. So I just had to come live with y'all today. So welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Just to let you know, the messages that I've been seeing have been all about clarity, has been about your perspective. Now, that's what we're going to talk mostly about today, your perspective. Why? Because your perspective changes everything. How you view things, how you see things changes everything. This is really about your knowledge, the truth, getting clarity about what you're seeing when you're in relationship, not honing in on all of it being your fault. Right now, I've been feeling this spiraling energy, and please let me guys let me know if you're feeling this as well. This spiraling energy where you may think about a thing, something from your past, and then it kind of takes you back to that, and you may feel low, or you may feel like lower vibrational energy, or you may be feeling like just like I should have tackled that already, that should be done already, I shouldn't still be going through this still, that kind of thing. And it may be impacting your expression, your passion. I'm feeling this energy of being misunderstood. That's what I'm feeling right now, feeling misunderstood, all in your authenticness, like just not being understood fully in your purest form, in your unapologetic purest form, almost feeling like you have to explain yourself whenever you feel like you say something. Oh, but I only mean this, or you're constantly explaining yourself because other people are not getting who you are. Ooh, my heart just I just felt some energy here in my heart. So just FYI, I'm doing a heart cleansing and opening as well. And it's a part of awakening process, it's a part of a guidance process, but I'm feeling it through to my back. So it's almost feel like somebody feels stabbed in the back here. So I'm just letting you know that with this energies that I'm feeling around me, I'm going to feel different things. It's going to be certain chakras that I may feel, that I may tell you about, and you can let me know if it's you or not. If you again have a question in regards to it, just let me know. But I do feel like this stabbing in the back right here. Somebody may have a pain in their back right here as well, but it's kind of going through from here to here. I just heard even shots. Like you may know somebody who, got a shot like from here to here, but nonetheless, or in their back or something like that. So nonetheless, what I'm just letting you know is right now, it's this energy of being misunderstood and how you express yourself. And divine feminines, it's real. It's just real. Hello, Tara. How you doing? You said that's me. Oh, hey, honey. How you doing? Okay. Okay. What's you? Go ahead and tell me what's you. Um, so, guys, so with your belief system right now, it's being challenged. I need you to understand that it's really going to be challenged. The reason why I wanted to come here today is I wanted to give you the opportunity to vent, to chat with you. Let me know how you're feeling. I'll tell you what I've been feeling and give you some advice in regards to that. A lot of the energies have been about. I have a message coming in. Hold on. I just heard seeing things through the naked eye without the lens of hurt, without the lens of your past. Fresh eyes. I'm hearing fresh eyes right now. Imagining things as they come into being. This is manifesting as well. So imagining what it is that you want so it can come to being, and then leave it for the universe to handle. The power to manifest. And I'm also hearing fold, manifold. The power to manifest. And I'm also hearing something around folding, manifold, folding. Compassion, acceptance. Acceptance has been a big thing this week as well. Let me just make it clear to you guys, especially when it comes to the divine feminine. Sacral chakra is all about the feminine, right? When it comes to the divine feminine, it's all right now, it's a level of acceptance, accepting people for who they are, brand new eyes. This is about social constructs and the perceptions that we put on people. Accepting your reality for what it is. That has been a challenge for me as well. So right now, this is about accepting people for who they are, accepting your circumstances for what they are, not digging too much into it, but just acceptance, pure acceptance. Okay, so some of you are not accepting your situation for what it is. Instead, you're looking at what it could be, instead of being in the here and now. So being in the here and now allows you to be present in this moment, deal with things as they are right now, allows you to deal with the feelings that you're going through. I just felt like somebody avoiding their feelings, avoidance of their feelings. Like, for instance, a trigger is coming towards you. Something may trigger you. It may be like an abandonment trigger. It may be like, you may see someone else being loved by someone, and that may trigger something in you, and therefore you may say something sarcastic, or you may look away, almost in like a place of shame or guilt, or not having enough, abandonment, hatred, revenge, like pissed offness because this person is being treated in a way in which you feel as though the way you should be treated or should have been treated. So this is triggering you. So for whoever that is for, this trigger that's coming up for you is a trigger that's coming because you need to realize what's really happening. You may be, I'm hearing fighting off someone, seeing like you may be fighting someone away or pushing someone away, or fighting others that may not even pertain to the situation, and they are being affected by you choosing to, in essence, you're pushing them away. I'm feeling this energy of pushing away, almost as like it's like self-sabotage. It's like you want them here, you want them close, you want closeness, you don't want to be maybe perhaps by yourself or whatever that is, and you may be pushing some away because you're like, okay, I don't feel like you'll be able to give me what. Whew. what I deserve, what I want, what I, you know. So you may be pushing them away, but it's not really what you deserve, what you want. It's something deeper, is all I'm saying. It's not you're pushing them away because they can't give you what it is that you want. It's almost like you're looking for them to fill a void within you that is empty, or there's a hole, and you're looking for them to fill that, but you're disguising it as, well, you can't fulfill my needs, but this is a need that you have to fulfill for yourself first. So you're pushing them away because, whew, okay, let me get out of that. So just FYI, if there's something that you may be lacking within, and you're pushing someone away, I'm just letting you know there's a need for acceptance of a situation, acceptance of where you are in this moment. And this acceptance will help you. Now, what I mean by acceptance is just simply just realizing that it is what it is. It is what it is. So, for example, and I know this is going to hit home for many of you. For example, let me just pull a message here. For example, if it's hitting home and if this is a trigger for you, let me just see. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides, the messages that we have from my divine feminine today. Let me see what's going on. Hello, Marsha. How you doing? I'm struggling with being in the moment. Okay, the pain is in the shoulder. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right now it has been very difficult for us to be in the moment. FYI. It's like you want to be further along because you're ready to go take those next steps. You're wanting to be further along, but for some reason, you're still behind. It's still like you're still holding on to the past. You're still holding on to what's behind you, holding on to who you weren't or who you thought you were supposed to be, or holding on to the past, or holding on to the disappointments, holding on to the past, really. So being present is it can be difficult. Let me just give you some exercises, and I will also get an affirmation for being present in this moment. So that's something you could do. Say it 7 times a day. I'm gonna also see if like let me see if a ritual comes up as well. But the message I'm getting here right now is where you need to be is just rest and relaxation. You know, honestly, always hated that saying. What else? Okay, hold up. How you doing? Live, love, 1111. Honestly, always hated that saying. It is what it is. Sorry, people use that as an excuse for poor behavior. No, what I mean by saying, and so the reason why I'm saying it is what it is, this is about you recognizing the reality of what is. So acceptance of what is. Sometimes we choose to be far ahead of our situation, or we're behind, like still in our past. And as a result, we can't be present, enjoying the moment. What's going on right now in this moment for you? So those people who are acting poorly, take it as it is. That's who they are, not who you want them to be. I hope that makes sense. So this is not about who you want them to be, the situation, how you want it to be. If you look at your situation right here, right now, in this moment, what is it? And you can tell us, vent, get it out. You know, what is your situation? Is it unacceptable for you? That person's acting poorly. So what's happening in this moment right now that you're having a hard time sitting in? And that's why you want to look ahead, or maybe, you know, like you said, some people make excuses. You know, they be maybe making excuses because they are not who they. I hate to say the word should, because that's a judgment, right? Everybody's along their own path, and they're dealing with situations along their own path in their own timing, and it may not be according to your timing. I've been, you know, guilty of this as well. Why aren't you who you're supposed to be? I see you as being this amazing person in the future, but right now you're not, you know. It's so confusing. Oh, okay, you took it back. You said constant strain on my shoulder, neck, and head. Okay, Tara. Yeah. Um, and Marsha, you saying the heart chakra for me is blocked. Yes. Okay, so we need to do an exercise really quick. Hello. I hope I'm saying this, Miss Ford, Michelle. Did I say that right? So, you know, right now, the heart is an exercise I've been working on lately a lot, opening up. Just picture a ball. a closed ball, like almost like a metal ball around your heart. Let's say your heart chakra is green, right? Let's look at, you have a metal round ball that has green inside. Now it's right here in your heart chakra energy. This metal ball has an opening that you can just open right on up. You can open it up halfway, or you can open it up all the way. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to do, right? All the way to where it's all the way open, and this heart light is showing, and it's out. Okay. This is what we're having to do right now, because right now a lot of the divine feminine energies, I feel the heart is closing off. It's closing off because of the baggage. Right now it's time to rest, relax, get rid of some of this baggage. And what am I saying here? It's confusing that acting one way for years and now are emotionally abusive, saying it is what it is, no responsibility. No, you're absolutely right. Whoever that is that you're talking about, some of the people that are dealing in that energy, it's lack of accountability. But that lack of accountability also comes in play because, I'm hearing a mothering energy right now, a nurturing, an enabling energy that may be around them that never held them accountable, whoever that was. It could be a parent, it could be, just people. Now, I'm going to put it out there for the divine feminines, especially, you don't have the same level of acceptance that the masculine has. The masculine has a level of acceptance of all the foolery, all the energy of ignorance, and, the acceptance of them not being, it's like they're okay in all of their glory of whatever it is. Again, not trying to judge whatever they're going through, and you don't get the same level of acceptance. That's what I'm saying. The divine feminine doesn't get that same level of openness and honesty and acceptance. That's what I'm talking about. So many of us are shut off because it's like, come on, like they can get they can get away with any and everything. And as soon as I do the wrong thing one time, I'm held accountable. I'm held accountable for their shit too. Now, let's not get it twisted, because you're being held accountable for what you shouldn't be held accountable for. So let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Be honest that you're being held accountable. You may even be holding yourself accountable for other people's mistakes, for other people's lack. And so that's something that we're having to let go of. Let go of their lack. Deal with your own side of the street. You ain't got to deal with their side of the street. Let them be accountable for their own ish. That's what I'm saying. Acceptance of who they are today. Not who they claim they want to be, not who they claim they were, not who they claim they were with someone else, because we hear all of this. Oh, well, when I was with so-and-so, I was this, that, and a bag of chips. Or they were the ones who were always ... And some of you may be on the other end of that, being that they, meaning that somebody's talking about you, saying that you were the one who didn't do ... Again, them not holding accountability for who they are today in this moment and placing that blame on you. And some of you are accepting it. Who is accepting that blame? Who's accepting that you didn't do it the right way, and that's why your marriage failed, or your relationship failed, or you failed as a mother, or you failed ... I mean, because we have all age groups here. You could be a mother whose child is in jail, and you may feel like you have failed, and society will say you have failed. But all of this to say, taking all of that aside, taking all of that out, all of that, that's not your baggage. It's not yours to have to deal with, right? So let me see here. What's going on? Worst being my mom. Worst being. Okay, so you're in grief right now. So sometimes, and I know you want. You said going to get arrested. Yeah, somebody may get arrested. But no. Worst being, you said your mom is dying, and I'm in such grief right now, and the man is hurtful. Okay, so you're not gonna like this, but what I'm gonna say is, for your own sanity. Y'all like that? Sanity. For your own sanity, I would count on you. Meaning, if this person is not being, and I'll give you some advice, I'll pull a message for you. If this person is not being who you need them to be in this moment, then I would say shut that out, because that's additional baggage you don't need right now. And that's your concentration, your life, your heart is being open to them right now and not concentrating on what you need to concentrate on. So if they are being a distraction for you right now, then you need to release that distraction. Love yourself enough to not put your attention on them. Put your attention on you and your needs. What is it that what is it that you need? What is it that you and your needs need? What message came out for you? Strategy came out as well. This is also speaking to contracts. You may need to write up some paperwork, documentation. I'm hearing notary as well. I'm also seeing heartbreak being coming out of a place of heartbreak for you as well. So just FYI. And I also saw romance for you also. But yeah, this is like releasing attachments as well. Okay. You say I'm totally isolated. A 24-hour giver. Okay. Again, what I would love to say to you is right now is a time for you to receive. And I want to send some beautiful energy your way. Because when you are isolated like that, unfortunately, those who know you are isolated may feel like they can do or say whatever because maybe there's no one else around you at this moment. But I want the women, especially the divine feminine here, to help send some loving energy towards, let's get her name here. Let's do this for her real quick. Live Love 1111. I want you to send, and that means just opening up your heart a little bit and just letting some green light out go towards her, live love 1111, and then closing it back up so you can then hold your chakra, hold your love in for yourself as well. This is what I do on a regular basis to people. You send a little love, and then and especially if all of us send it to her right now. This will help her give her love, and that also helps us in the community of love for our divine feminine. So many of us right now are in need of help, prayer, love, strength, and support. And it's hard to get it. And unfortunately, we are taught to go to our significant other for that, to go to a male or a divine masculine for that. And really, the divine feminine has the best nurturing love there ever is, if that makes sense to you. And so if you open yourself up to that and recognize that everybody's in your life for a reason, a season, for a reason and a season. I'm going to leave it at that. For a reason and a season. And with that in mind, I want you to recognize that you have to put yourself first. I know you want assistance, and what I'm going to say is open up your heart and ask God to assist you. To assist you. Okay? Ask God for God to assist you and for you to receive the cornucopia of blessings you deserve. Okay? I want you to see the blessings that are around you. And sometimes we put so much concentration on other people and their ish that we can't concentrate on us. And when you do that, I want you to see my new necklace, guys. Can you see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? I hope I didn't mess it. Let's see. Can you? Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. Oh, jeez. I hope I didn't mess it up. But this necklace says loved. I want you to know right now that you're loved. I bought this for myself, to love on myself. I want you to do something for yourself, to love on yourself. When you're constantly giving to others 24/7, you have to take time out for yourself. And divine feminines are the worst at this. Pamper yourself. Do something great for yourself. Okay? The belief system tells you that you're supposed to take care of everybody else and take care of yourself last. No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're taught to do. And in order for us to blossom the way we need to, we have to take care of ourselves. I just have to say that. Okay? You're so welcome. Sorry. Yes. And that's what we're doing here. And thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you all for sending her some love too. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you all for sending her some love. Okay. All right. So, divine feminines, what's next? What else do we have to work on today? So, so the messages that I've been receiving all week in regards to the divine feminine have been centered around, again, your belief system, the belief that you deserve more, that you don't have to be put in this box. I actually was working with a conference or a little retreat earlier this week, and it was beautiful. And it talked about setting boundaries. And I want you guys to know that the boundaries that you set are important. You need to set boundary in relationships, but I also want you to know that you should not put boundaries on your life, your circumstance, and what you have going on for you. You may feel like you only could do something one way. I want you to think outside of that box. Some of you may need to write down, what are you limiting yourself? Where are you limiting yourself? Where and when do you limit yourself? Like, how do you limit yourself in relationships? How do you limit yourself? Like, because it's been something taught to you, something drilled into you, telling you that relationship should look like this, or telling you that, you know, your loved one should act like this. And this is what's acceptable and this is what isn't. What is it that you're limiting yourself to and that you may need to expand your horizons on? Divine feminines, you have been shut aside and put into a box for way too long. And I'm looking to grow today. We're opening this box today. If you're feeling limited in any way when it comes to your job, when it comes to how you're supposed to look, when it comes to how you're supposed to love, how you're supposed to receive love, all these things are things that you have to be present on at this moment. And if you guys have a moment to just get a pen and just write down what is limiting you. I'm taking out the Love Oracle deck. And then I'm also going to get Love Oracle advice. I'm also going to take out the relationship deck. If you do have a quick question, please let me know and I'll pull a message for you. Spirit is working even when you can't see it. Amen. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh, some of y'all not going to like this one. Give your relationship your chance, and true love is coming out here. So this is not for all of you, but this is for some of you who may be suffering right now. Let me just get a little deeper into this, and I'm going to just give you the message associated with this. Also, I just want to let you know, although I didn't pull this deck out, this came out Divine Masculine. I'm just saying. Let's see what's going on here. I want to get a little information here. For those of you who are, and I'm going to ask the question to Spirit. Give me your relationship a chance. Who? Okay, so we have the thinking man that came out here. Now, it came out in reverse. The thinking man is someone who's very knowledgeable, very smart. But when they're not in their best or highest energy, they can be manipulative. They can use their information for evil, in essence. You know, like they are the, you know, they're using the information, like, you know, to hurt you. Like almost like they know who you are. They know, they're so smart, they're intelligent. They know who you are. They know what you do. They know what your triggers are, and then they use it against you. So this is someone who is triggering you. Okay. Spirit is saying to give this relationship a chance. Now, you know, you see my face like, but that I'm only doing that because I know many of y'all are like, nobody's trying to give that relationship a chance. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, let's see. Why are we giving this relationship a chance? Okay, for some of you who are like, what? Like, okay, let's see what's going on. I just want to let you know that this rest and relaxation is coming out again, and deception is coming out here in reverse. Some of you may also be dealing with a Sagittarius. What I'm seeing here is this energy of patience. I'm also seeing this energy here of... this is almost like give someone a chance to tell you the truth. This is what this is about. Someone's asking. Look at the face, though. I love the emoji, Marsha. Someone's asking. So Spirit is asking, asking for you to give someone who's manipulative a chance. Someone who's a trigger for you a chance. But what I'm also feeling here is so you can deal with this person in a higher vibrational frequency. What I'm seeing here is the frequency, your frequency is what's being challenged here. Being able to stay in your frequency while someone is coming at you, coming around you, something like that. You said, I've been waiting for the truth. Can he tell the truth? Well, let's see. But this is asking you to stay in this higher vibrational frequency. And I know what you're talking about. Don't get it twisted. I know exactly what you're talking about. Can they tell the truth? Can they be honest? But let me make it clear to you. Let me tell you what Spirit is telling me. Can they be honest with themselves? Is what Spirit just said. I just want you to tell you. Let me tell you what was just said. Can they be honest with themselves? Now, if you take it a step further and not personalize it to you, meaning, you know, I want you to recognize that if he's lying, if he's a liar, you know, you're not the only one they're lying to. Most likely they're lying to themselves. Hey, do you guys remember, you know, and it's coming to me now, like people who believe their own lies, they're so deep in their own lies that they can't even tell the truth because they so oblivious. Okay, so we have healer of ages that came in reverse. This is someone who needs to be healed. This is someone who is having a hard time being honest with themselves, triggering you. I just heard putting their shit on you, okay, putting their drama on you. It's not even your fault. Ooh, whew. It's not even your fault. Somebody has somebody here on the other side that's really putting it in, like really telling it like it is right now. And then we have action. It's time for you to take action. Okay. So whoever that was for, because I'm hearing a message from the other side heavily about someone putting their shit on you, somebody putting their stuff on you. And it's not your fault. Don't accept it. Don't accept it. And whoever this is, whoever it is, they're like manipulating you, like big time. And and whoever this is on the other side is like telling you, telling it like it is. This person needs healing. Okay. Yes, they can't change your truth. You know, be careful. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so honoring yourself is coming up, appreciation of yourself. I'm also seeing making the decision. Someone needs to make a decision to go on a journey, to pack their bags, to choose what direction they want to go in. What's this appreciation about? Why is appreciation coming? Oh, so much is wanting to come out here. Hold on. Let me see. So this is appreciation as it at dealing with a caring connection, and it's time for a strategy. So some of you are needing to look for another way out, is what I'm hearing. Looking for a way out in a caring connection. Find a strategy. I'm hearing an abusive relationship here. This is someone who's abusive. Find a strategy. You need a strategy out. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Okay. Yeah, releasing attachments. Some of you are, it's like ball and chain. You see that chain? Someone feels an attachment to something, like they can't go, like they can't move. But the message here is to come out of that. It's time to detach. You need a strategy out of your situation, whoever that's for. And I know you know who it is, so you don't have to say who it is. So whoever this is, there's a lack of value here, but yet they, like, this is a person who has a lot of money, a lot of clout, someone who is very well to do, but they choose not to value you, choose not to give you financial support. They choosing not to give it to you. So be wary of those type of people that are trying to, I just heard, I missed it, y'all. It came quick. It's in regards to that. It'll come back if it's necessary. Again, I'm seeing a Sagittarius and Leo energy here. This is the sun in reverse. This is patience here. Also, that's coming up here in regards to family. I just heard someone not wanting to give you a family. This is someone, clarify this patience. Are they asking you to be patient? Clarify this patience, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and God. What is this about? So while you've been waiting, you've been closing off your heart. Some of you are waiting, or you feel like you've been patient, and that's what's closed off your heart. When it comes to a family dynamic, loved ones, this is, I feel like this is a family situation. Maybe perhaps you've been waiting for someone to treat you correctly or treat you the way you want to be treated. And this has slowly closed your heart chakra. Let me pull the heart message here. I'm also seeing the yellow chakra here, just losing faith altogether. I also see the crown chakra here. Let me see what messages, what advice for you who's dealing with this situation here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ooh, so much wants to come out. Follow your intuition. Have faith, hope, support. Don't lose faith. Miracles and blessings are coming your way. Oh, my. Okay. Throat chakra is coming up here in regards to your perception as far as your possessions, your money, your desires. Okay, just know that you're not alone in this situation. There's divine guidance here. Divine movement that's all around you. I'm seeing third eye chakra, crown chakra here. I feel like you're manifesting what it is that you want. So some of you are losing faith in a situation and feel like you're not going to get your desired result. This is where the reading started. You know, losing faith because you feel like you're not going to get the desired result. Triggers that are coming by, are coming towards you, making you feel like you're not going to get your desired result. There are things around you making you feel like you're not going to get your desired result. But your desired result is coming into fruition. Don't forget. So what is it that you have your mind on that you want? And it's the first thing that comes to your mind, by the way. What is it that's coming to you right now that you want a certain desired result? It's coming to you. I want you to know that. I want you to have faith in that right now, in this moment. It's coming to you. All right? Let's see what other messages are coming out. What are y'all talking about over here? Let's see. I'm curious if Robert's my highest good or if it should cut the ties. I feel he is a liar and a cheater. My money is a major strain right now, and I did it to myself. Release that, Tara. I just want to let you know that. Release that. It's still coming. Like, okay, so this is a limitation that we put on ourselves. We feel like unless we do things a certain way, we will not get what we want. Like if we don't work, we don't make money. But that's not true, because there's a lot of people that don't work and they're well taken care of. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to work in that way. You know, you may work in other ways. You may be taking care of your children, whatever is what I'm saying. Like not the masculine way of going to a 9 to 5 and coming back home and sitting in traffic and all that. There's other ways to work, right? Or not to work. You can stay asleep and still make money. There's people who are asleep today who are still making money online. You know, they may have a store. They may have, you know, look at all the different ways that you can sleep and make money. You know, you can do that too. So our mindset tells us that we have to work or go to a 9 to 5, or we have to do things or work extremely hard to get things. No, the feminine energy receives without having to actually put out. You can receive without having to put out your energy. The feminine way of manifesting is receiving without having to put forth that 9 to 5 in essence. And there are a lot of people that live that way, whether you want to believe it or not. So if you learn how to receive without all that extra, you don't have to do that. So whatever you've done to where you've lost money, like for instance, you could be receiving by not paying your mortgage 1 month, right? Or 2 months or 3 months or a year. You could, that's money that you now have in your pocket. And you may feel like, oh, I may get foreclosed on, I may get foreclosed on, and it may not ever happen. Or it may not happen for years. There are so many ways that you can still live, make money by not doing the 9 to 5 or by not. So I just need you to understand that the feminine way of receiving is not always working extremely hard, and you got to work hard. And if you don't run harder, then you don't get more money. That's not how you do it. And then you're depleting your energy. Nah. It's kind of feeling like you're in a relationship and I have to give in this relationship. And if I am not understanding, if I'm not the nurturer, and if I'm not then my relationship will fall. Let it fall. But guess what? Somebody else will pick it up and it will keep going. It's kind of like some of you in your jobs, you're like, oh, they need me in my job. But as soon as you leave, somebody else comes to replace you, and they may not be exactly you, but they're still moving on. Divine feminines, we're putting way too much on ourselves to be any and everything for everybody. You don't have to. That's not the feminine way. That's what you've been taught. That's what you've been told to do. This is what society will tell you have to do, but you really don't have to do it. And if you really believe that and have hope and truly believe that, you will be okay. And you will see how things get worked out in so many miraculous ways. It's so beautiful. It really is. What is it that you're willing to take a chance on today? I want some of you to, again, if you want to pull out your paper and pen, your notebook, what are you willing to take a chance on today? What are you willing to put down the work for? Meaning stop working at it and allow it to come to you. What are you willing to, and just write it down. What are you afraid that if you don't continue working at, it's going to fall or fail? What are you afraid that if you don't ... it will break, it will fail, it will ... What are you afraid of? And then I'm hearing a week, then I hear a month. Some of you, may take a month for you to release it and allow it and see that it's working even without you having to work yourself into the grave, even without you having to work yourself so hard. Some of you will take a week because it's something small that you're thinking about, but some of you will take a month and you will be able to release it. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying over here. By showing gratitude for the smallest things. Absolutely. You have to do that. I do that all day, every day. Show gratitude for everything, for the smallest things in your life, and you will consistently receive great things from that. And you will consistently receive abundance with that. Yes, all the time. I petitioned God this morning to bail me out. You said, and felt a weakness in my manifestation because I made this problem. No. You are feeling this weakness, but don't keep saying you made this problem. It was a decision you made. Do you want to express what decision you made to where you feel that? Because the reason why, I don't need you to even express it. I don't even need you to express it. Truth be told, regardless of the situation, everything happens in divine timing and for a reason. And the reason why you did it, I feel like you did it for yourself. I feel like you did it for you. Other people may benefit through you for receiving it. So don't look at it as something that you did and you failed or you now. No, you did it for yourself, and that's okay. And it's okay. And I'm gonna say it one more time, and it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. I'm starting to apply this in my life now. Yeah. There's a lot of things that you don't have to work too hard for. And actually, I have a message in here somewhere. I know one of my decks actually speak to this message. Let me see what other love messages are coming out. Separation came out for some of you. Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Mac? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I'm going to give you a message in regards to this. What also came out was you deserve love. What did you say, Tara? You said, I have been given too much abundance, and I do thank God. I have been given so much abundance, and I do thank God. Amen. I'm good. Yes. Hello. Yes. So right now we have separation, and we do have you deserve love. Now, you deserve love came in reverse, which is letting me know that this is a challenge for some of you. Okay. Sending love and light to you as well. Okay. What I'm seeing here is time apart is needed for you to realize the love that you have, or to realize your love. Love for oneself. Now, the message that I'm really receiving for this, the deeper message in the separation, is a needing to separate from some people so you can concentrate on yourself. Some people are depleting you. Some people have a hold on you and you have a hold on them. I feel like it's vice versa. I feel like it's both. I feel like it's reciprocal. You have a hold on them, they have a hold on you, and neither one of you can really work on the fact that you are lovable, that you deserve love for yourself and love on yourself, because you are still holding on to whatever's going on here. So all of that to say, some of you are needing to separate from some people so you can concentrate on your own self-love. And recognize how lovable you are. This may be that you need to, okay. So some of you may need to have a heart-to-heart conversation in regards to someone's deception. That's coming out as well. But what I'm seeing here is a need to kind of love on yourself. You deserve love. What does that mean? Let me get the message for you. Whoever needs to hear this right now, let me see what the channeled message is for you for this. You deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. You are lovable. Some of you need to say the affirmation for this. Like, look at yourself in the mirror. Say this. Do some mirror magic. I like to call it mirror magic. Look at yourself in the mirror just like this. Like, you deserve love. You are lovable. You deserve love. Not only you, but I deserve love. I am lovable. I deserve love. I am lovable. I deserve love. I am lovable. Have you guys tried to just look, like, say something 7 times in the mirror and look at yourself like, I love you, Marlana. I love you, HP Marlana. I love you, Tara. I love you, Marsha. I love you. You know, do you guys say this? I love you, live, love, 1111, you know. Do you say this to yourself in the mirror? I love you, I love you, I love you. And really feel it. Look at yourselves in the eye. Like, you're saying this to your higher self. I love you. Who needs to hear I love you right now and know that you do deserve love and you are loved, which is what my necklace so proudly says right now. You are loved. You are loved. I need you to know that you are loved. Let me see what other messages are coming through. By the way, I see a banister right now. It's like a spiral, almost like a banister that goes either around a house or goes around. You are loved. You are lovable. Where did you want me to go with that, Spirit? Be careful is one of the messages there. I even see a child like swinging his legs through the banister, so just be careful with that. But is there another message that you have in addition to that? Call. You may need to call someone and tell them to be careful as well, or to be careful around this child, or be careful with this child in like staircases or banisters or something like that. All right, I'm gonna come out of that message. Next. What's wrong? You said you've been slacking on your affirmations. Oh, someone's gaslighting someone here. Calling in your soulmate very soon is what's coming out. Clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you now. Your prayers and affirmations, just told you guys that, and visually help you, bring you together. Okay, I'm about to give you guys some affirmations real quick. Some affirmations you might need to hear. And if you want, I can, if you raise your hand, I can give your affirmation specifically for you. And I'll pull that message. I keep trying to get rid of this, but I just want to let you guys know that this keeps coming up regarding your heart chakras here. So the divine masculine is affecting your heart chakras right now. So if you're fighting that right now, just letting you know, don't let it weigh so heavily on you. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what affirmations are coming up here. Live, love, 1111. Got you. Let's get you one affirmation. Live, love, 1111. Ooh. Okay, that's one. Some are coming out sideways here. The first one for you is inner wakefulness. I am completely awake and tuned into my truth, clarity, and inner wisdom. Live, love, 1111. This is the affirmation for you. Look at that beautiful message. Isn't that a beautiful card? Okay. Inner wakefulness. Again, this affirmation for you and anybody else who wants to write this down, please feel free to. I am completely awake and tuned into my truth, clarity, and inner wisdom. The message that's coming through for this message is there's certain things you're not seeing. I need you to understand this. There's certain things you're not seeing. And I feel like you're not wanting to express it. But there's fire around you. There is this level of passion that you need to express. And I think you're afraid of expressing it with passion, which is why you may be like holding it in. But you really got to hold on to what's true right now. I feel like you may even be holding on to something that may not be best for you because of your own insecurities or afraid of being alone as well. So this is something else that you may need to just be clear on. Recognize your truth. Tune into your heart. Tune into your heart. Tune into your truth. Clarity and inner wisdom. Yep. Your inner wisdom. You're being guided. Okay? You're being guided. Okay, Marsha, absolutely. Let me get you a message here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. What affirmations do we have for Marsha? You have two that flipped out here. The flow of partnership. And then we have boundaries that came out in tandem with that. So the flow of partnership, let's say this, okay? So we have affirmation here. The affirmation here is the flow of partnership for you, Marsha. The ebb and flow of relationships takes me where I need to be next on my path. Okay, so you may be trying to avoid a certain situation with someone because of whatever drama that's going on. And but it's supposed to guide you and press you towards the next level, press you towards another awakening, press you towards another level in your next step, in your path, and your purpose. Sometimes we avoid those that provide the most drama. You may want to avoid it because of how they make you feel and all of that. I need you to know that the reason why they're still triggering you, or the reason why you're still triggered by them, is because there's still something you need to learn. So with that, just take it as it is, and yeah, you know what to do. Okay, next we have boundaries here for you as well. So my clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So the two of these together is letting you know that it's like someone in your life that you may be trying to avoid, but still needs to be there, but you need to set boundaries with them. So this is a part of the lesson that you need to learn. How can you be around them? How can you be around certain people and not allow them to have such a hold on you that it affects you emotionally. It affects you emotionally, affects you in a way that it changes you from being who you are to something else. So all of that to say, I feel like this whole lesson is to change you into being something else, someone with more boundaries, someone who can be in certain situations because that's just the reality of your situation. It could be like, a parent of your child, something like that. It could be something along those lines, and you still having to deal with them. So how do you deal with them and still be able to set boundaries? How do you set boundaries in a situation where, so That's why you need this affirmation right now. How do you set boundaries in a situation where you, in essence, feel like you can't really put up boundaries? Maybe perhaps because of the people that you are having to come into contact with, your children or whatever. So you may feel like, oh, well, I can't have boundaries because these are my children. These are their children. But yes, you can. So those are the affirmations for you. What other message do we have here? Who else needs one? I need to see clearly. I need to see this moment. Not having my mind all over. I'm not present. Okay, so let's see what affirmations we may have for Tara. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. What messages? Affirmation. I really feel this one here. What is this? Following my truth. Following my truth here is coming up. Believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. This is speaking to the your truth. This is also your intuition. This is also speaking to your, I'm hearing livelihood. Your livelihood is coming up heavily here. The owl sees and knows and sees in the darkness. You see truth in the darkness. That's what's coming up for you. So your affirmation that you need to say 7 times over daily, and I would say at least 7 times. When I say 7 times, that means at least. But you can say it 100. I mean, you need to say it as many times as you need to. You can record your voice, say it while you sleep. You know, you see what I'm saying? Do what you have to do. Following my truth, believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. How many of you need this message right now? Okay. How many of you really need this message right now? Following your truth helps empower you, living in authenticity. How many of you are afraid to be authentic? You feel like it's at stake, Tara, but it really isn't at stake. But I know you feel that, and that's what's really holding on to you, because it's your mindset. Say it's not at stake. Say that you will be prosperous no matter what, that you're abundant no matter what. Say that because let me show you how manifestations happen. When you get rid of something that you no longer need, there's like a suction cup of abundance that comes towards you. When you let go of baggage that you no longer need, it's like you are inviting abundance towards you. There are certain things that may be in your life that are not for your highest good, that are not for your best interest, that are not for you, that are not for you anymore, that you have learned, that you grow past. When you grow past those situations, does that make sense? So when you release it, you're now allowing newness and new abundance to come towards you. This also works with clutter, cleaning out your house, cleaning out your life of people that don't serve you in the way you need, additional baggage, all of that. Okay. So what do we have here? My lovely, okay. I am completely awake and tuned into my inner wisdom. Let's see here. That's good. That's good. Did you want to, let me see. What is the, I don't even know what that emoji is, guys. I have no idea. What is that emoji, Divine Sunshine? What is that emoji that you put up? I'm really trying to look at it and see what that is. I have no clue what that is. Is that a sunshine? Is that a sunshine? All right. All right. Any more messages today? I'm completely, let's see. Yes. It's been a repeated lesson my whole life. Yeah. Yes. Release that. But see, that is really a poverty mindset, which a lot of us have. We have a poverty mindset whenever we feel like everybody else's needs are better than our own. You have a poverty mindset when you feel like you have to consistently save in order to, meaning not live your life. When I say save, I mean like save money on I don't see nothing wrong with the dollar store, but if you go into the dollar store for every little thing in your life because you feel like you don't deserve to go to Marshall's or Ross or Macy's or whatever it is and spend $14 on something that you could have spent $1 on, some of those types of things, some of those things are poverty mindsets. I grew up in that type of mindset. I grew up with that mindset around me. And the divine feminines and feminines especially have that mindset of lack, that if you don't do, then it won't get done. If you don't save, then you won't have for later. And this is something that has to be balanced out because, again, You do not have to live in a place of lack. You can have what it is that you want. You're allowed to splurge. Why does it have to be splurge? Don't you guys hate when somebody says, oh, you're spoiled, all because they don't want to give you some shit? Or maybe you're saying to yourself, I don't deserve this. I'm spoiled. I shouldn't ask for this, or I shouldn't want this. You know, how many of you do that and feel like you're not worthy or you don't deserve to have certain things? There may be people around you who are trying to tell you you don't deserve to have certain things because, again, they don't want to give it to you. You said, that's my problem. I live beyond my means consistently. No. I don't believe in that shit. You're living according to your means, and guess what? It will come back. Whatever money you spent, it will come back. It will come back in another way. Let me tell you, definitely get called spoiled all the time. And that's the BS. I got a problem with that. You know, I really go in on stuff like that. I go in. Like, if you want to see me pop off, call me spoiled here. Call me spoiled here. You know, I agree. And, you know, I don't think we're spoiled at all. You said, I need to be in the dollar store mindset. I'm over here being Gucci. Ain't nothing wrong with a little Gucci. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all coming to the wrong place if y'all going to tell me to tell you. If you want me to tell you that you're living above your means, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that mindset. I don't believe in that. Like, I feel like you live according to how you want to live, and the money will come. Me and my girlfriend, especially one girlfriend, we both have this battle all the time because it's like we're always supposedly living outside of our means. But I feel like, and those who want to live supposedly outside of their means, they know where to come if you want support, if you want a new car. I'm just saying, they know where to come if you want support to get a new outfit that may be outside of your means. You know, I don't agree with that. I feel like you should be able to have any and everything you want. Anything that you feel like you want to have, you should have. I mean, you know, I was having a conversation last night about how we used to go into stores a long time ago that I felt like I did not deserve to be in. Like, why would I go into a Neiman Marcus? I don't have Neiman Marcus money, right? You know, and you may be like in your early 20s, you may not have that money. You still may be shopping at Rainbow and Forever 21 and H&M all the time. I'm not saying you can't go in there here and there. I mean, you can get what you want to get, but if you feel like that's all you can get, then that's all you can get. I understand that. But you also can get these other things. So you may be afraid to go into these other stores because you may be afraid of how somebody may treat you. You may be afraid of how somebody may look at you. You may be afraid of somebody, you know, not giving you the attention you deserve in that store like they give to the others who they feel like have the money to be in that store. So you do things outside of your means. So you go outside of your comfort zone. And I go outside of my comfort zone all the time. I need some water, y'all. I go outside of my comfort zone all the time. Tracy, let me tell you something. I've lived off of $20 all week and with a family. You know, I'm just saying. Yep, treat yourself. It will come. It will come. Absolutely. Have you ever done that though? And I used to do that when I was younger because I was like, I want to go. What is so special? Why is this $1,000? Why is this shirt $1,000? Why is this outfit $1,000? Why are these shoes $1,000? Why are these not even $1,000? Why are they $100? Why is these shoes? Why are these shoes $200? Why is this purse $1,000? You know, all these things. Why? These were my questions. Like, why does it cost so much? Let me try it on and find out. And that's what I would do. I would go into the stores. I would try it on. And I would be like, this is me all the way. I love it. Whew, y'all, my heart right now. I need to catch my breath. I don't know why I need to catch my breath right now. Let me just ask Spirit. You said that you did that today. What did you do today, LH? I feel like it's hot in here, but I'm also trying to see if there's any other reason why I'm like needing to catch my breath right now. I always love doing that, going into stores like that and just enjoying myself. Let me see what's coming up right now. Let me see what's coming up, y'all. What's coming up? Spirit, what is it that you need to know? Ah, Wisdom Oracle deck about to come out. Let's do it, y'all. Okay, I'm pulling out the Wisdom Oracle deck. Let's see what the message is right now. Wisdom Oracle deck. If anybody else needs a message, go ahead and just put it in the chat and I got you. You said questioning amounts. Like, why? Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, why does this cost so much? Did you try it on though? Did you feel it? Did you touch it? You know, what I realized is it's certain things that just take more intricate design, time, technique. It's better materials. You know, I used to be a designer a long time ago. When I say designer, I mean design. Like I had my own little clothing line, and I say little, but it actually was a full figure clothing line. And of course, I made stuff that I love for myself, but I also made it also for full figure. And I would get them made and things of that nature. I used to have a boutique some years ago. And what I loved about it, and what I loved about, you know, clothes, and that's why I really love nice things, is because I really like nice materials. I love beautiful textures. I love, even when it comes to your home and things of that nature, like I couldn't stand like a basic white wall, you know, this here, like this right here, I couldn't stand white walls. I love texture. Like all of this is like some textured wall I just had to have, right? I like unique things. I don't like basic. I never have liked basic ever since I was little. And ever since I was little, I was always told I was spoiled. I always wanted too much and this, that, and the other. But the only reason why was because also they couldn't give me really what I wanted, whether it be your parents or whatever. But I always had this mindset, this desire, this want for really extravagant things. And I was just, all I can say was I was born that way. And so when I got older, guess what? I can have it. Okay, so there's some chaos and conflict going on right now. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, is this for me? Is this for somebody here? And then we have peace for that. Okay, so right now, somebody's not in a place of peace. There's some chaos, conflict around them, centered around some timing issue. Let me just take it to let me take it one step further so you can know who this is for. OMG. And this may be centered around the masculine again. I'm going to just put this out there. But I'm going to just give you a little more of this storyline, who this is for, so you don't have to raise your hand. Who is this for? Oh, what is this about? Just give me a little more detail in regards to this chaos and conflict. Chaos and conflict is also number 33. You may be seeing 33 around you. Wow, hostilities came out and third chakra came out here. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on right here. Let's see what's going on. So we have hostilities here. Why are there hostilities? Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels. This may have to do with your values, your mindset, trying to bring forth balance. Oof. Coming out of a place of anxiety. And this is concerned a man holding a heart taking action towards you. Okay. All right, so hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave that there. If you know that's for you, that's for you. Let me give you advice. Let me just see what the advice is for you, whoever's dealing with that right now. You may not be receiving help from family and friends regarding this situation. Okay, so I'm going to read one message for you here. I'm going to read one message to you if I have it here. Do I have it here? I do not have it here. Okay. I was looking for my book so I could read you the message associated with it, but I don't have it here with me. But whoever this is for, let me give you the advice that you need. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and God. Whoever's going through this hostility, hurt. Ooh, Lord. Did y'all see that? Why I have to fly all the way over there? Whew. Okay, this may be somebody who's feeling abandoned as well. 5 of Pentacles came out. Let me give you the advice associated with this. You needn't go through your current challenge alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So whoever needed to hear that, that's the message for you, okay? You got to let it out in some way. Marsha. Yep. Go ahead and let it out. You said, I like to shine. I know that's right, honey. You said, I don't know what is going on, but I felt so heavy today that I had to let a good scream out in the shower. Okay, first of all, let me make it clear to all of y'all. You ain't got to wait till you get in the shower. I do that on a regular basis. When you feel this heaviness, it's almost like what you're doing, Marsha. Let me tell you what you're doing. Is you are protecting yourself. You're getting rid of when you do that. You welcome. You welcome. How you doing, love and elevation? What you're doing is you're getting rid of an energy. When that happens to you and you don't know what else to do, screaming helps. Your voice transcends. I just heard illusions. That's not what I was really trying to say, but that's what Spirit just said. Your voice transcends illusions. What I'm also saying is your voice carries and changes vibrations. So if you're feeling like this overcast of this energy around you and you're like, I don't know what it is, but it's got to get the fuck out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Then that's what you do. You release that, let go of that, let it go. And sometimes it requires you to scream to break that energy up. Like I tell you guys all the time, your voice is so important. Your voice changes things, changes your circumstance, changes what's going on in your life, changes people around you. Okay, I gotta tell you, I gotta tell y'all something. It will change how someone treats you. If you have somebody that's constantly yelling at you, coming at you hard, being negative, being ignorant, all kinds of all that stuff, I'm telling you. That's right. Get behind me, Satan. Okay, I heard you, Tara, but I added on that piece. Get behind me, Satan. Okay, there's energies around you that people send energies. People send jealousy. People send hurt, pain. People send their tears. People send, like, even while I'm on here with you guys, I feel your energy, right? But you're not here in the room with me. You don't have to be here with me. But I also protect myself. I have energy. I'm welcoming you. I'm opening my heart to you. I don't have a problem with that right now. You see what I'm saying? But I also know how to close it off and close off my energy too. And sometimes lingering energy, spirits, entities linger around you. And sometimes you got to yell. You got to go. I don't need you around me right now. I need peace of mind. Not right now. And so especially when you're gifted, especially when you're empathic, especially when many of you are pulling people towards you because of your love in your heart, because of the people, because of just who you are, because of your love. And people, it may not be you did something for them. They just feel you. Energy is you're all connected. We are all connected. We're all connected, guys. Oh, okay. This one's coming out too. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation and travel. This is interesting. So we have 5 of Pentacles. Now we have 6 of Swords. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Some of you are so close. And for some of you that are so close, please don't give up. I think all of you are so close to your destination and where you want to be. Do not give up. The energies that are going on right now will make you feel like you need to give up and may have you spiraling backwards into a place of, I just heard damnation. Who is damned in themselves right now? You may feel like what is it called? It's a term in the church. They would say you backsliding. You might feel like you're backsliding. You may feel like you did the wrong thing, but you're not. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Let me get advice for the collective concerning love right now. Let's give the advice for the collective concerning love at this moment. Advice for the collective concerning love at this moment. Let's see what's going on. Yes, I now realize that I absorb others' energies. So now I know how to shake it off. You put me onto that. Absolutely. Yes. I'm telling you, it works. It works. Be willing. Okay, so for some of you right now, this is the love advice right now that's going on. And you might need this for yourself. Be willing to express love. Now, this does not mean just to other people. Some of you might need to receive love. I'm seeing 6 again, guys. I'm seeing 6s, by the way. When we express love, we begin to receive love. Express love to yourself. People will treat you as good as you treat yourself. When you treat yourself like you all that in a bag of chips, yes, I'm old. If you treat yourself like you're all that in a bag of chips, no one can come to you with less. You know, it's reminding me, Spirit's telling me to tell you, it reminds me of how I refused to go to certain hotels because I was like, if it's not better than my house, I'd be damned. I'm not staying anywhere that I'm not used to staying. I'm not going to live below my means. And it's okay. And if you're triggered by any of the things that I'm telling you, I want you just to think why. You know, I want you to think why. Why are you triggered by some of the things I'm saying? Is it because you don't want to treat yourself amazingly? Is it because you are told that you shouldn't treat yourself amazingly, that you shouldn't have everything you want, that you shouldn't be all that in a bag of chips? I remember when I was young, 8 years old. You know, people always say, "Oh, she thinks she all that. Why does she walk like that?" Really? I'm 8. I'm just saying. You know, how many times have you been told while you were young that you are doing too much? You know, you can't have that. We can't afford it. You don't deserve it. You can't have that. What makes you think I'm gonna buy you that? You know, we all have gone through that. You know, a lot of us have gone through that. I'm not gonna say all. Some people probably have people given to them all the time. That wasn't my situation, so I only can speak to my situation. A lot of people that I know around me. But when you have that all your life, it's hard for you to finally say, "I got you, Polly." It's hard for you to finally say, "I do deserve that. I can get that." I used to take the bus all the time when I was in high school. Me and my brother, we used to always take the bus going to the doctors. I had a single mother, and I used to always say, "I'm gonna get me a nice car." You know, I would be out there in the rain, the snow, it would be cold outside. I was like, I'm not doing this shit, waiting at no bus stop ever again in my life. And so you set, certain standards for yourself. Does that mean you're spoiled? No, of course not. That sounds preposterous. That sounds ridiculous. Guys, I saw something on Instagram today. I got to tell you, and it got me fired up. It was something, and they were asking for people's comments. But normally I don't comment to certain things, but I just had to comment. It was something about men saying women were intimidating, and talking about, if you're intimidating, then you're doing some of the wrong things. If you are intimidating to a man, what are you doing wrong? What the? If you are intimidating to him, then you're doing something. You're giving off an aura that's making him feel now you're undesirable. Oh man, I wanted to go far left on them. I mean, certain people had some great comments, but some people buy into that shit. Like, oh, well, you have to change who you are so you can become more desirable. Who the fuck is doing that? I'm just saying. You said me, Susan. I'm just telling y'all. I mean, the mindset to me is crazy. I don't understand it. I was 7 being told, stop twisting when you walk. What did I know about that? I know. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Who's going to sit there and tell you? I mean, you're 8, you're 7. I was 8, you were 7. Exactly. I love it. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I mean, you don't even know anything about that, but it's it's an older generation that's putting their drama on you, right? You said, right, I'm intimidating, or are you intimidated? Amen. You said it, Sarah. Hey, I love it. Yes. Or are you intimidated? And why are you intimidated? Why you scared? Why you scared? And why do I have to change because you're scared? And again, this goes back to the message that I had at the beginning of this reading. This is all coming full circle to me because, again, why are we bending over backwards to accommodate the masculine? Right now, it's a total imbalance. The divine feminine's having to bend over backwards, be extra kind, be extra compassionate, be extra ... when all you need to do is be yourself and allow them to come to your level. Some of you, you're in training mode, having to train young ones, little ones, young men, whatever, your partner, even how to, rise to a higher vibration. But it really isn't all on us all the time. Sometimes people have to take accountability. Going back to another message we had earlier, people not want to take accountability for their own actions. So is it all on us? Absolutely not. That's preposterous. And that's what I said in that message. I was like, this is preposterous. Who has to change to be less intimidating to someone else so you can be more desirable? That sounds fucking ridiculous, stupid, preposterous. I was like, how dare you say such things to me? Like, why do people put that shit out? I'm like, are y'all looking for this kind of reaction? Like, that just sounds ridiculous. Anyway, Polly, I got you. Let's do this. Let's see what message we have for Polly. Let's see what message we have for Polly. Okay, I'm being told to come over here. I was going to get a love deck, but I'm coming to go to your emotions, Polly. So let's see. Let's see. With advice. And then I'm going to get your affirmation, Polly, okay? So let's just see what the message is coming out for Polly. Know your power, Polly. Your power is coming out. Reclaiming your power is coming out. Know your power. There's a lesson here that you're having to learn that you haven't seen. Nurture all that you love. And then we also see the signs. Both of these are in reverse. This may be a challenge for you, but there's signs that are coming towards you. And there are signs you're being led. You're being taught a lesson right now in your situation. You may feel like love is not around you, but it is. Affirmation, Polly. I also want to kind of know what this lesson is. You probably want to know what it is too. The power of self-talk. Okay. We have, when my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered to my capacity. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. And by the way, this is 11. So I don't know if you've been seeing the signs, the numbers 1111, but the power of self-talk. So this is the name of this message. When my self-talk, this is the affirmation. So repeat it. When my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. The challenge here for you is trusting in your own innate ability, intuition, all of that. You're receiving messages all day that's giving you guidance. Are you seeing them? Are you believing in them? I feel like you don't believe them. You probably have somebody on the other side that's also trying to give you messages as well. You have others on the other side also trying to give you messages as well. Listen to it. And I love this message because it also has here a dove. So this might have been somebody who recently passed over. Yeah, it looks like it's family. But it looks like there are blessings around you. You have to just make a decision as to what path you want to take. You may also benefit from mirror magic as well, meaning talking to yourself and hearing messages from the other side. This might be better for you, to talk to yourself in the mirror so you can hear the messages of the divine and others on the other side. All right, that was your message, Polly. Somebody else said they wanted a message. Hold up, who was that? Love and elevation. Okay. I've been getting affirmations for everybody today. So if you wanted an affirmation, just let me know. And through some of the messages, I'm also receiving additional messages. So love and elevation. Let's do it. What affirmation does she need? Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Thank you for your messages. Wow. Really? Why is it that deep? Love and elevation. What's going on? You don't need an affirmation today? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you on high today. Are you good? Wow, this is crazy. Whoo, I love it. I love it. I think you're good. I think you're good. Savoring the positive. How beautiful is that? And you also receive Princess Charming. I allow myself the spaciousness and savoring the delicious gifts of my life. You're in a good spot right now. I love this. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. You're doing a damn thing. I love it. Honey, honey, honey. Looks like you have even good friends around you that's helping you as well. Friendship. I am deeply grateful for the gifts of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. You're in an amazing space right now. I love this energy that you're in. So I'm going to take it one step further. Let's see. Love and elevation. I love this. This is beautiful. And those are your affirmations. Keep it up. I love it. Look, and then you have community around you as well. So it's something going on here with the people around you. You have a good, because that's what keeps coming up. The friendships, community, people around you. You are in a very good place right now. Then we have the thinking man that just came out. And this is actually in a good position here. Love and elevation is beautiful because what's here is showing this is somebody who I feel like I'm hearing giving. I'm hearing giving. Like whoever this is that's in your life. So this is someone who's wanting to give to you. So you have people that are giving to you around you at this time, which is beautiful. Stay in this energy. Let me give you an abundance message here. This is gorgeous. I love this. I love it. Where's the abundance? Oh, here we go. Yes, I have like all my decks like right here. I would show it to you, but then I would have to ill you. Look, I'm telling you, honey, look at this. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. I love this. The power of prayer. You've been doing the darn thing. I think you affirmationed up. You prayed up. I love this. Look at this. I love, give this situation the guide and uplifting and healing. This is what you've been doing, and be open to the miracles. That's what you are. Open to the miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are waiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayer. I'm being told to go to another deck really quick, so I'm going to pull one more message because they're asking me to tell you one more message in another deck here. Successful funding is also what I'm feeling. And then you also have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy. See, I'm feeling a lot of positive energy from you. This is beautiful. Positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. This is beautiful. Do the darn thing. Okay, they told me to put one more message for you. Last message for love and elevation here. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this. Beautiful. What message do you have? Right here. Oh my gosh. You got 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. I love this. Beautiful. I'm also hearing you're creating your reality by your mindset. The positivity is like off the chart. It's beautiful. Make a wish. Dreams come true, okay? Dreams become reality. A joyful time in life. This is beautiful. I love this for you. I love this. This is amazing. Good. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. Yes, honey. Yes. That's what's up, right, Marsha? That's what's up. I love it. Girl, I love this. I love this. I'm about to get ready to get out of here. I think we're good on the messages. I think everybody got their messages. I don't think I've forgotten anyone, but I thank you guys for coming out today. This was beautiful. I hope this helped you in many ways to take you on your next step in your journey. Remember to believe in yourself. Know that, your beliefs create your reality. Know that if you stay positive, it will still come. Know that when you create a suction, it will happen and abundance will come towards you. You can spend money and money will still come. They're making money every day, honey. Just know that. So don't worry. Don't worry. Everything is all good. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and beautiful light. I love it. That was an awesome note to end it on, right? I know, right, Marsha? I just said that. You said we here. We here. We here. Beautiful, beautiful. I think that applies to all my divine feminine though. I love you. I love you guys too. Amazing. Thank you guys for coming out today. Holla.